Hey folks, welcome back to Crafting on a Budget. This is a quick follow-up to last week's video where we looked at using packaging for different things. And as part of that video, I talked about using packaging and found objects in mark making. And so today, I'm not going to talk too much today. I'm actually just going to give you a quick demonstration of how I might do that. So I do have a gel plate, or I have a couple of gel plates, so I'm going to be demonstrating on the gel plate, but I'm also going to be demonstrating how you might do this if you don't have a gel plate and you're just working on some paper. So this is going to be a sit back, relax, watch along and enjoy. Feel free to ask any questions in the comments below. Basically, I'm going to be showing you how to use some of these found objects from around your house to make attractive art. So that's prints on the gel plate, really simple, and as you saw we got some quite effective patterns just with using two colours and some found mark making objects. Now for those of you who watched my video on textured paste a little while ago, you will know that one of the things I used the textured paste for was to make these printing blocks. And these were from an idea by Eddie Makes Art. And as you can see, I've been testing these out. So I wanted to just show you how these work. And then we're going to go on to how to use your mark making tools if you don't have a gel plate. this layer's drying, I'm going to take the opportunity just to talk a little bit about paints, acrylic paints, because if this is the medium of your choice, if you're just starting out in your crafting journey, or indeed you're not wanting to spend a lot of money, don't feel that you have to buy the top quality paints. Now, if you can afford to, that's awesome. I would say go for it. But if not, or you're just wanting to do some experimenting, some play, some mixed media work, then don't feel that you have to buy top quality things. What you will often find is that you get paints that are lesser known brands, or they're marked as student quality. And in all honesty with you, I personally have never had any problems with those. You'll see these are some of the brands that are available here in the Southern Hemisphere, and these are ones that I use quite regularly. So I'm not promoting any particular brand. All I'm saying is that actually use what you can afford. Don't not create because you feel like you can't afford the paints. All right. Grab something, have a go. If it doesn't work, you know not to buy it again. And I've even used the little test pots that you get from your DIY store. This is a gold one. I bought it to do a little job that I was, a little reno job I was doing, and I've been using up the rest of that on the gel plate quite happily and in my mixed media work. The other thing I want to show you, and I'm really excited about these, I picked up this set quite recently, very cheaply. It's in a shop we have here, and I know it's also in Australia, called Kmart. And these are a little set of iridescent acrylic paints, and they have just been giving me some amazing results on the gel plate. They've got the sort of the two colours. You can see that's pink, and when you tip it in the light you get a purpley sheen. In the green you get kind of a bluish sheen. So they're worth, you know, it's worth trying different things as well. I've got a similar little set from the same shop of chalk paint, which again I use in my multimedia work, and I use on the gel plate just for a bit of a different result, change things up, some different colours. Alright, let's see if this is dry. Not quite, so we're going to give that a few minutes. Once that's dry, I'm going to put a coat of a different colour on there, and we'll pull it and show you how our homemade texture plates have come up. Guys, so there's a couple of ideas if you do have a gel plate, and I meant to say in next week's video I want to sit and have a chat about what tools are worth spending money on, what equipment is worth buying and what's not, and a little bit of a formula to help you decide what's right for you. But what I'm going to show you next is, if you don't have a gel plate right now, here's a way of mark making and printing with those same items without a gel plate. Now, I was looking for a little bit of acetate, an acetate sheet. I can't find one, so I've got the lid of one of my storage boxes today, and I'm just going to pop that down there, and I'm going to be using a big paintbrush instead of a brayer, and we'll show you how you can do exactly the same thing. I've also got the little bit of sponge that we used last week. Okay, so let's sum up and just see what we've achieved today by using our everyday found objects that have cost us nothing to use as mark making tools. So first up, we've got two that were created on the gel plate very simply with two layers. We had a piece of cardboard, a plastic insert from a jar of olives, and a little round cardboard tube on this one. And on this one we simply used a piece of netting. Alright, next up we tried out the texture plates that we made with our own texture paste a couple of videos ago, and these were from an idea by Eddie Makes Art, and as you can see they work really well. And I've done several bigger prints with these too, and it's something that I'd like to make more of, and I'd like to make some bigger texture plates to have a go with. And then last up we had a bit of just a demonstration to show you what you can do if you don't have a gel plate. Now obviously this is just a sample piece, is showing you some of the different patterns you can create with your found objects. This will probably end up as a bit of a collage fodder background for me, but as I say, just a demonstration piece to show you how easy it is, and the fact that you don't necessarily need a gel plate to do mark making, to do printmaking, if you don't have one. So I hope that's been useful, folks. We've shown you just what you can achieve with some everyday objects and a little bit of acrylic paint. Thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to comment and ask any questions you have below. But for now, thank you for watching. Happy crafting on a budget, and ka kite anō.